Fired? Have you recently lost your job with a major toy manufacturer? Tariffs got you down? You may be entitled to sharing your story on a major media streaming outlet. We want you to dish the dirt. Call Circle of Jerkz at 900-555-0979. We will exploit you for our personal gain. That number again is 900-555-0979. Circle of Jerkz. Every client gets a cookie.
Oh my God. I'm not starting alone tonight. I'm bringing my first dancer right out. What's up, Tony?
What up, buddy? What's going on?
A lot of tears this weekend. A lot of
cry
tears,
babies. Man. I almost was one of them, but I'm like, hey, if it ain't here yet, you got them ordered. You just want another one to make a custom.
Yeah.
Just chill. And he's out for delivery right now. See? So
you're talking about Breaker.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. A lot of people missed that. And, there was a good question out there in one of the groups today, and I'll go over it real quick once we got everybody on and we say hi to some of the chat.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to dance tonight, but let's pick I'm going to let you pick the next dancer. How's that sound? You want to introduce the next dancer?
Okay. I want me to say him and then you bring him on?
No, you bring him on.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the next dancer coming to the stage of a Circle of Jerkz is the one and only Toy Optics. I didn't have the music. I don't know what music is. I don't know what
Tony's doing his like sexy DJ voice, and I got no fucking music to dance to.
All right, so obviously we did not rehearse that. So go backstage. Oh, wait, I'll get the music. It's
okay. You get the music.
I got it.
You get it.
Are you ready?
Go. Coming to the stage, Toy Optics. Looking big and sexy, like always.
I didn't even dance at my own wedding.
Oh, man. Come on.
The first dance.
Wait. You married a girl?
Believe it or not, yeah. If you knew the amount of engineering it takes to get a sex doll to actually like walk, because this is pre, Tesla robots that you can buy. Like,
a build-a-kit. Wow, we went right into that.
Yeah, shit.
It's a good thing she's not home right now.
All right, let's just bring our next dancer to the stage. He went on yesterday for how many hours yesterday? 18 hours straight. We're talking about the one, the only, a punk with boys.
Hey, look, you Roman.
I'm Roman.
Getting or receiving a lap dance right now?
I said it.
That's receiving one. Jeez. I did have a question to all the people that are watching. How many people we got watching right now?
Well, wait a second. How much peanut butter did that take?
Right?
No peanut butter.
No, he gets up there all the time by himself.
How many people we got watching right now?
We have watching. It's
42.
42.
Not many.
Okay, so anyway, I got a question. How many of you now are reciting the intro as it goes along? Because I know I'm sitting back here reciting it as it goes along.
Not me.
You don't have it memorized yet, Tony?
I have it memorized. I just don't recite it.
Every client gets a cookie.
I like that part.
It's so funny. One of these days I'll get that all into one. But
that's Specs' buddy. He needs to do more of that for us.
Yeah, that dude's got a great voice, man.
We need to add the junior lawyer onto our billboard.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And we need to do like a season. So like we'll do season 2 and we'll have a whole new opening credit. Like,
oh, I like that idea.
Television or something. I don't know. Somebody's got to say something negative about us that we can turn into a new opening. I'm sure.
That's true.
Well, I think you guys have. Well, that's probably just negative on me, not on everyone.
I'm friends with all the guys you guys hate.
Yeah, we know. You're all buddy with everyone.
It's me.
Yeah, he's the glue that holds all of YouTube together.
Yeah.
We have a junior lawyer, or actually he's a senior lawyer. He's not here with us today. He's got a family event going on, and we'll let him tell you about it if he joins us or when he joins us. But Terry is not with us this week, or maybe for 10 minutes. I don't know. Terry does what Terry wants to do.
Terry's with the fam. Terry's with the fam.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Let's say, speaking of family, let's say hi to the chat. Spec, you pride yourself in this, man.
I will highlight this time.
Okay, great.
We got Action Media, Mr. Terry, first at 6:15 this morning.
Damn.
Starfighter, Cobra Claws are coming to town. Yes, they are. I got shipping notice on both of mine. Not my second Rattler. Still waiting on that.
Mine right now.
But both my claws shipped.
Wait, what's a shipping notice for a Rattler? I've never heard of that.
One day, Larry.
And here I have 4.
Well, you also have a pickup truck full of Silox.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Makes me mad. I'm angry.
6'10" Yojo Daddy. And I love it because Larry refuses to say his full name even on his own stream.
It's a Yojo Daddy.
Yo.
Stanley Eberhard. First like on my page. Thank you so much, Stanley. We got this asshole claiming second. Thank you, asshole.
Wow.
Junior asshole.
That's it.
Sorry.
That's why I'm not giving you a watch no more. I'm going to watch on Punk's channel now.
I haven't forgotten. I still gotta box up and get a shipping quote for you. I've just been lazy this week. Tony.
Oh, right on.
David R. Hello all. Blitz 0065.
No hurry.
Bronze. Does that mean third place? Is that what that? Big Sean 916. Why is Baldy so angry in that pick? Why isn't
He's always angry in that pick?
I'm actually whenever I'm not on camera, I'm angry.
It would take me the rest of the show to read this name. So, hello, Cobra Emperor.
No, you're supposed to read it all, huh? You don't even read it all when.
You know what? You have to say the dash too.
I'm not reading it all. Not
Can you
because
Cobra Dash Emperor 6 Dash GI Joe Delta 17 toys.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome.
That's the last. That is the last time I will ever fucking say your whole name.
Relax. You're not mad at him.
We got Steve Martin. Hopefully, Steve Martin's oil cans aren't exploding.
You don't know that.
You're not mad at him. We know who you're mad at.
He's not sure he will like it yet. Well,
Steve Martin.
Carl Shave. What's up, Jerkz? E Worthy. What's up, my dudes?
I think you added an R in there. That was Cal.
Where?
Cal.
I said Cal Shave.
I heard Carl.
I didn't say Carl.
I thought it took me a long time to go through mine on Monday. Good lord.
Well, if I didn't have to talk over you fucks, then you know
what? Be professional, Larry, and let me fucking talk.
Plastic Fantastic. Blasted
be professional. You have your mom coming in when you want to get off, going, all right, it's time to cut off.
You said that
your
very
mom
oddly.
come in when you want to get off. That just
wait. I want to give a shout out to Plastic Fantastic.
Michael,
finger blasting
for the finger blasting.
He finger blasted the button, the like button.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a 16-year-old girl in the room now.
We can't tell.
Dad,
I'm just telling you right now.
Well, don't admonish us and we can't see her.
Well, Spec sent a test for this. Michael sent me the fencing.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you, Michael.
She said hi.
Hi. Ask
Hi
me
to
what
me, not
finger
them.
blasting is.
Like
The one that I said is Gargamel and a Smurfs kit.
He's not on right now. But there's the guy that laughs at his own jokes.
Do I?
Is
I'm
that the
Gargamel?
the one that
Really?
said-
No, you were
No.
Gargamel.
You're not
Terry
Gargamel.
was. I
Terry
thought
was.
Terry was
No,
Gargamel.
Terry.
Okay.
The
All right.
ambulance,
Evil
the
Dukes.
Amber
What up?
lamps. I can't
Evil.
point it out.
I'm the Amber Lamps guy. Yes, that's me.
Yeah, but I need to see the picture and I'll point out who is Gargamel and a Smurfs.
Well, they're busy. We're never getting through this.
Evil Dookie. Woody 222, the figure addict.
Woody Wood,
Steve
what's
Martin.
good?
Oh, the shit show hath begun. DJ Five Ash, Sean Forrester, Todd C. Yes, it's a pretty weak intro, Todd C.
Yes, sorry.
We'll do better next time. Sorry.
That was weak. Still is.
Plastic Fantastic. I just brought him up again because of hips and tits. Come on, Larry. Rex J. Cox. Is that a real name or is that a play on words? And I'm being dirty. It's a new name. Welcome, Rex J. Cox.
Welcome.
One Pouch Man. Did you have one removed? Stanley Everhard.
Possible. Or he
Instead of
only
punch.
drinks one Kool-Aid at a time.
Pouch instead of punch.
Nolan, what is up? Beardy McBeardyson. Haven't seen your name in a while. Hello,
Oh,
Beardy.
Beardy.
That's a great name.
It's Jay Gonzo.
Gigans.
Joe, a real American hero.
Hoorah!
HK Viper. Crusty Old Crow.
Said it
For
right.
some reason, I think of my sock whenever I hear that name.
Jeez.
William
What?
Bell.
You're supposed to call him Krusty Crow.
Krusty
No,
Crow?
that's-
No, his name's Crusty Old Crow.
Oh, I'm glad you know
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. Travis, don't.
Derek Holyman. He has come
You
to
missed
bless
it.
our stream today. I think I got through them all so far.
All right. Well, that was great. And Crusty Old Crow said gross.
And
Look
Jay
at,
Cox is a
look
real
at
name.
Larry's face. He's just boiling with the way you handled that. You need to be professional.
No, I have kids coming in and interrupting me like they're special.
Olivia's
Mr.
messing
Mad
with him.
Gus. Oh, he's got the baby oil. There we go.
Mr. Mad Gus. What's up,
wait,
buddy?
here's a new name. V. Hawkmore.
That's wait. He's got a great profile
Lockmore?
pic. It's got John McClane in there.
He does. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Except now, if John McClane falls like that, he's not getting up.
Nope.
Oh.
Come on, man. Well, actually,
Too
we're
early.
gonna start the show with
Something's gonna happen to you, Larry. I just shut the fuck up.
Shit,
two elephants
man.
in the room. Don't expect this to be the norm, but we all grew up in the 80s, 80s, 90s. So we all had Theo Huxtable here as like a big brother on TV. I just wanted to recognize we lost him yesterday. Did you guys watch The Cosby Show growing up?
I sure
Yeah.
did.
I actually, oh God, how long ago was it? It was probably almost 16 or 17 years ago. Whenever new TV shows are coming out, all the big networks do like a promo shoot,
Yeah.
and they typically schedule all the cast to come in on a single day. And it's so like I was doing them for CBS that year, and I was the film loader. So, you know, actually loading film and mags, still shooting on celluloid. And so all the casts of the new series would come and they'd stand in front of a big lit CBS eye logo. And Malcolm-Jamal Warner was part of a new series. So he was there for part of that day. And he seemed like a very nice gentleman.
Did you ever ask him about Bill and the women he had?
This was way before that. And being a film loader on that, I didn't interact with talent like I do today.
Yeah, I mean, this was just one of those. There's always celebrity deaths, and you know they come in threes, right? So, I guess we're expecting another one, but this one definitely came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was ready for this one.
Well, I mean, he drowned. It wasn't like he was sick or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was tragic. This one was
The weird thing is I was at the gym yesterday and a buddy texted me, dude, Malcolm-Jamal Warner passed away. And I was like, what? And then I was at the gym today and the same buddy texted me, dude, Ozzy. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so Ozzy, man.
So every celebrity doesn't want you to go to the gym tomorrow, is what you're saying.
yeah, you need to stop working out there. Man.
Yeah, celebrities want toy optics to stay home tomorrow.
Oh, blasphemous. Blasphemous.
Wait, he didn't say the Cosby Show sucked. He said Cosby.
No,
Oh, he did say
Cosby Show. Cosby
It's
Show.
right there. It's
Oh.
Cosby Show.
Yeah,
Thomas
Cosby
Hennessy,
Show was
you
good.
drinking too much Hennessy.
Cosby Show was good. I mean,
yeah, the Cosby Show.
Cosby Show was fantastic.
even when we throw the reruns on. Oh, gee.
I knew he was gonna get some
Dude, we're
some
like
back talk.
what, 15, 20 minutes in. We already have our quote of the show.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the quote of the show. We have to start doing something with that.
Just so you guys know, I used to do this. I haven't done it in a while, and you can still see it on my Facebook page if you're friends with me. I have a rip section, and anytime someone would die, I would do a rip to it, and sometimes it might not be the same person that it is. Like when James Bond died, I got yelled at because I had the wrong James Bond. But when Sean Connery died a few years later, I went, "Hey, look, I got it right." It was just like 2 years later.
Wow.
Well, we're talking Ozzy. This one blew me away only because I mean, his age, we all knew that he had health problems, but he literally just did that farewell concert 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, and you're sitting in the chair. Yeah,
so awesome. Seeing like, I don't know. This is when social media is a good thing. The couple days over the weekend that happened, my feed was blowing up with all the performances from like Tool and Pantera and Metallica and Ozzy, and it was just like, this is good. Like, this is awesome. I like watching this. This, like, the performances were just top notch. The 3-way drum off between Travis Barker, Danny Carey, and Chad Smith, like,
it made for some great music. It was such a tribute to Ozzy, Black Sabbath, heavy metal in general. I thought it was so cool. And then, he ended the show with Mama, I'm Coming Home. And everybody's singing along and crying.
Is his mom dead? So now he really came home to her?
Well, I think she's been gone for some time.
Well, then it's fitting.
Yeah, I mean, he's 74 years old, and I think people are 76. He's shocked that he lived as long as he did, considering his battles with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, he definitely beat the odds. I think this one was a shocker only because he said, like, okay, I can't tour anymore, and Black Sabbath is done. But he said that he still had things to do, right? He still had music to make. So unless he was just kind of putting it out there and throwing us off the trail, like, it was like, holy shit, I thought he was still gonna be around for a little bit.
Well, I mean, he's definitely been an interesting character, to say the least.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this. When McFarlane made these figures, he did the Music Maniac. So I think this was released more than once, this figure. I could be wrong.
I mean, it's two different packaging styles, so.
Yeah, I think the first one is actually on the right side of the screen, but
that was so smug. Well, it's two different packaging styles. So clearly he did it.
Fuck off, punk. I wasn't trying to be smug.
he's like, you're a fucking idiot.
Roman, bite him.
He just parked
Roman,
up.
find that peanut butter and bite. There was another release that was not that long ago from McFarlane. This one, I had this in my cart at a Big Bad Toy Store, and I looked at it today. I was like, oh, it's still there. I was still on the fence with it. Dude, you can't buy this anywhere now. This was this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought that it was out because I was going to go look for it and buy some and scalp it.
Yeah, it was sitting in my cart for weeks, I think, when the concert was going on. And I looked today when the news came through, and I go, oh, you know what? I'm still on the fence with this. I'm not sure. I refreshed it about 15 minutes later, and it was gone. And every website is sold out of this now. But I guess that usually happens.
Joe's got the zingers tonight.
Hopefully I'll be back, guys. I got a car I gotta go save.
Uh-oh. Go be a hero.
All right.
Be a hero,
All right.
buddy.
All right, later, bud.
Put on your
Don't
front
be a
tape.
hero.
Wait, is it be a hero or don't be a hero?
It
In
depends.
this case, it's be a hero.
Paper Lace saying, "Don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life." But then he got killed, and she didn't give two shits. So she's kind of a bitch.
Jeez.
What?
You never heard the song Paper Lace when he goes off to war? She tells him to keep his pretty head low, but then he gets killed, and she's basically pissed off that he went off to war. Sorry, guys.
Is it a punk song?
Paper Lace. No, it's like a 70s song.
Oh,
Pre-punk. Pre-punk. All right. Well, I mean, R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner and R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. You guys want to talk a little bit
quickly? Didn't Malcolm had his own show for a short bit? Didn't he play like a?
So he had a show with Eddie Griffin, Malcolm and Eddie.
Yeah.
And then there was a medical series called The Resident, and he was on that for like 5 of the 6 seasons.
He also played like, I think, a psychiatrist on like a Law and Order or something like that. I think
he had a lot of guest, like 1 or 2 episode.
Yeah, it was like it was one of those like slight recurring roles, if I remember.
Yeah, because I had a buddy post that worked on 911, and he was on that for like an episode. So maybe it was that one.
That's irony right there.
Well,
so I can say that when anyone dies, there was a 911.
Well, he even won an Emmy as well for like spoken word or something.
Was he on Mayans?
I don't
Emmy or
remember.
Grammy. I don't
remember on Sons of Anarchy and Mayans. Although I just watched a movie or a TV show that had the guy that played the head guy on the Mayans that turns out to be a total douchebag. I can't think of his name.
Oh God, I fucking worked on it and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and he ended up being a douchebag and his recurring or his like 2-episode role on this too.
Interesting.
Which is funny because he's actually a really nice guy.
Well, that's how the Mayans start off. That he's like this. He's the nice guy, and by the end of that show, you're like, I hope you die. Like you're the where Jerkz was like, he total opposite of what Jerkz was on Sons of Anarchy.
I never watched either show.
Sons of Anarchy was good, and then it kind of got to a point with me where they sort of like started making everybody a piece of shit to be a piece of shit, and I just was over it. And then
Mayans was like that too. Like,
yeah, I watched Mayans because I worked on it, and then the next they did something where I feel like they made his character cross the line and become unredeemable.
So Baldy did the thing of he's going to take himself off air.
No, I think his internet took a shit because it says device not connected.
Oh, okay. We talked about like we're talking about something we don't like. We just take ourselves off. Yeah. I can't do that though.
Both shows were great. Coming from a former motorcycle club, way over the top. Yeah, I mean, but it's got to be sensational. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think most people, know that.
JD Pardo, JD.
But you did have a former Hell's Angel on it too, I believe, right? On Sons of Anarchy.
Probably, and then I know Robert Patrick was on both Sons and Mayans, and Robert Patrick is part of a motorcycle club called the Booze Fighters, and he was their president for a while. So I was on set with him for the pilot, and he was all about it. He just fucking loved it. He was getting paid to be there and ride his motorcycle. So
yeah, my internet did not take a shit. I could hear you guys the whole time.
Oh, it says not connected.
No, I hit stop mic and cam so that I could respond to a couple texts that just came through.
Oh.
Yeah, we got somebody getting picked up at the airport right now. Listen, let's go right into Comic-Con, and then we'll get into the main topic. How do I get this back on? There we go. San Diego. That is German for whale's vagina. We all know that. Is anybody here going?
Me.
You're going. So we're going to have a Circle of Jerk rep there or an Attack 'em rep?
It's gonna be I don't know that I'm repping anything. So I'm going down Saturday so that I can meet and hang out with Bobby from Attack 'em. And then Travis is doing a dinner that night for a bunch of people. Or I shouldn't say he's doing a dinner. He's organizing a dinner. We're all going to go to the dinner.
Well, he does part-time at a hibachi place, right? So he's going to serve you guys.
I was told that he was paying for dinner for all of the Attack 'em from all the super chats. So I think you need to make sure. Say, hey, I thought this was part of the deal.
He's good at throwing shrimps in our mouths. But while I'm down there, Bobby has been kind enough that I guess he's going to lend me his badge while he gets lunch. So I'll have like an hour to run around and try and see some shit and take some photos. So I'm not really getting to go. I am, but it's not like a thing where I'm getting to hang out. Because I was sitting there, it's too late to get stickers or anything made for both Circles or myself. Because I was like, oh, this would be a good place to like hand out stickers. But it was kind of a surprise, and in a pleasant way. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to have time to look at or try and get or what. So I'm just going to go with the flow.
All right, cool. Well, figured we'd touch on this because this is going to be the big thing this week, right? There's probably going to be a lot of different things. Now, I'll ask you guys for a couple predictions, but I don't have any slides for those predictions. But we'll go from there. You guys can just shout it out and we'll just talk about it. But what would you guys think of this? I was told by somebody that this logo that says you're watching Circle of Jerkz was terrible and awful AI. It is not AI at all. It's just bad Photoshop.
It's not even bad Photoshop. It's pretty good.
Didn't think it was that bad. And I got a message that said that's some shitty AI logo, and I was like, "No," I said it's probably bad Photoshop because I don't really know Photoshop. I'm just an amateur.
Wait, what can be bad about it? It is the exact eye that they use, and it's yellow font that says Circle of Jerkz.
All I did was I tried to line the letters up right. I legit got a message that said,
should we take a guess as to who sent you the message, the hateful message? Is it just a complete unknown?
No, actually, I got two different messages. One was on Reddit, and one was on Instagram in a, this whatever, the hidden requests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't realize I have like 123 in there. Listen, I suck at Instagram, but I was like, wow. I was like, I thought I did okay on this thing. I mean, we will talk about the actual purposeful AI that I used in the pickup truck.
You know what, Baldy? Your black is too black. Okay, that's what it is.
Well, I will say the black does not fit the black of the inside of the O and the R.
That's what I'm saying. The black is too black.
Yeah, but people probably don't know why you're saying that. Because inside the R, over here on Jerkz, it looks fine. But on the circle of it, you need to go back to your Photoshop skills.
Well, I like what Blitz is saying. People get triggered by oxygen. And he's not wrong.
Yeah, I know that somebody was maybe trying to hurt my feelings. But I guess they don't know me. Like, I get it. I know that. Listen, I just threw this together. I'm not trying to get a job. I didn't really try to steal the logo. I was just trying to match it up. Sorry.
So unprofessional.
I mean,
I like this one. It's not AI. It's an I.
So, how about this comment? Because we've talked about it. So would it be weird to hand a Circle of Jerkz sticker to someone that doesn't know who we are? Or do you think it would be intriguing enough for them to actually tune in and find out?
No, again, a lot of people don't know what Circle Jerkz is, right? But if you gave someone a Circle Jerkz sticker, that's the band, you wouldn't think anything about it, right? So Circle of Jerkz. And again, you want to make it like if you had us on it, if you gave them a cookie that looked like there was splooge on it, yeah, that's a little inappropriate. Okay, I'll give you, unless you're at the VMAs, is that what it is?
A cookie that looks like it's got splooge on it.
That's what we reserve for, like, if we ever get to a point where we go to shows and we're like quizzing people on camera and they get it right, and it's like, you get a cookie.
No, those people will actually get a real cookie with frosting, and we'll be like, "You gonna eat it? You gonna eat it?
You have to eat this on camera."
Oh, that would make a great montage. We just keep handing people cookies.
Oh, Joe Fest next, dude. Joe Fest. We should ask if we can be part of, like, have our own table, because I know Ed gives them out, and just have cookies with white frosting, and be like, "You can have one, but you got to eat it on camera."
And not only do they have to eat it on camera, they have to describe how it tastes.
Yeah, and we have to find some type of icing that is super salty.
And then, and then, however they describe it, one of us will be like, "That's mine."
Who here tastes like pineapple?
That's probably the best advice you're giving anybody right here.
Then someone's like, "I don't know, it kind of has like a Mountain Dew taste," and you're like, "I have Mountain Dew here."
Spooky. We call them spookies.
This show is a disaster.
It is a disaster. Dude, we're technically on the first slide.
Wait, you're saying Malcolm and Ozzy don't count? Just because they're dead, they still count.
Yeah, dude, come on. All right, I don't even know what the next slide is. Hold on. Well, there's a whole bunch of shit that'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, and I just highlighted just a couple pieces, including this. I thought this was fun.
I haven't seen that.
Well, this is exactly what an exclusive should be.
That is splooge right
there. Glow in the dark splooge.
It says at the bottom right there. That's the splooge.
Digital
in the dark.
Product may be wetter.
I'm going to answer this right now. And we're not talking Snowcat today, but no, it did not fund. And I think we can get into that closer to the date.
Well, we're doing the Thursday episode where I'm not going to do Thursday with a friend. We're going to do a special missions Thursday with a friend. There's special missions episode on that Thursday of it closing.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to be very tight with Flint, but I think I think it'll fund up to Flint.
Well, that's as far as it can fund.
No, I know that. I'm saying it's not going to be 20,000.
I will say that I don't think it's going to be like the last 10 minutes. I think that day it'll be funded all the way.
Well, wait, we can circle back to this because there's a slide I have that can go with that. But did you see this? These glow in the dark. Now this does suck. I thought I had it lined up so it would look cool, but this is to me what an exclusive should be. This is fun. It's got the gimmick. Not everybody needs it. I don't know, Spec, would you, if you're there, would you go after something like this or no?
No.
Okay.
What size are these?
It's the original real Ghostbusters. They're like a 5-inch or 4-inch.
Yeah, they're over the 1/18th though, right?
They're a little bigger than that.
A little bit bigger. Yep. I saw this. This is going for like 130?
110.
So that's like 130, just minus $20.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Just got to do some math to get there.
You take 20 off.
I mean, I said no to this, but the fact that it's got alternate face portraits and hands, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be expensive enough as it is with all the other exclusives I want, but
yeah,
I might get this. I know we talked about this when it came out. I like this. I mean, the flame effects, the little piece that they're on. I mean, this is a nice just little display that you can put anywhere. Yeah, bolting that. Yeah, I really like this. And again, they completely redid the figures. Whoever this new guy is coming in to design, he basically, I mean, from the outside looking in, it looks like he was like, dude, this articulation is awful. Everyone else has moved past it. Let's upgrade these figures rather than keep doing repaints and saying, oh, we changed the head sculpt or whatever. These look really good. So,
well, it's an interesting thing because they were double knees and double elbows, and then Lucasfilm made them go back because they want visual accuracy over articulation.
Right. Well, and collectors want articulation. So,
to go to Super 7 if you want shitty articulation.
Well, this is it is a very cool set. I have this picture.
I don't think you need more. We've hashed over this. This shows you everything that you're really going to get. There's faceplates, a couple different swords. I just think it's cool because it's like you could just put it on. You can just put it up there. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
You're not chasing after one or the other, or you're like, yeah, I'm acting like they're on Mustafar. Like it's all right there for you. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. This is goddamn. Is this Jazzwares?
That is awful.
I don't think Jazzwares has Avatar. Avatar was Diamond Select and McFarlane.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saved who it was.
Is it
Don't worry.
Bandai?
No, it is Jazzwares.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is their SDCC exclusive.
That looks awful.
Okay. So
Well, I mean, they're not together, so the one is Avatar.
Okay. That Avatar. I mean, who posed it and they said that's a good picture? Like,
yeah, that's like if they're like Baldy, you have 5 minutes, which is the chat. I mean, obviously, anybody watching right now doesn't know that you guys text me and go, you had 6 days to come up with a link for the show. And I'm doing it this morning.
yes, I know. Because last night when I asked about it, Spec was like, yeah, it's done. I was like, well, it'd be nice if it was done when I'm not live. I'm kind of busy on Mondays. And then when we finish, I see Spec's comment and says, I guess I lied or something.
Well, because I saw the photo, I thought that was the thumbnail.
I did the photo, and I was all the way upstairs, and then I was like, I'm not going to go get my computer.
And to Bobby, I did not see that. I don't think. If you recently said it, I don't know. And did you send it to the right Instagram?
Check your hidden messages.
Yeah, check the hidden messages.
Well, I have the whole separate account that I hardly ever look at.
Oh, these are cool. Who makes these?
I knew somebody was going to like this.
So my kids were that age when this was on TV, and we fucking loved these guys. We went and I never thought I'd be that parent, but when they did the live in concert, we took our kids to the live in concert with Biz Marquee and DJ Lance Rock.
Yes, we did the same
thing.
It
was fucking awesome.
This is a fun set. It's not something I would chase after. But
it made Punk go away.
He's like, I'm out. This is definitely a fun set. So I guess his kids didn't watch Yo Gabba Gabba.
Is that what you wanted?
You know
That's why I went away.
No,
The
I'm just thinking
screen,
of
the
Ferris
screen was
Bueller.
frozen for a second, and all I heard was the note.
I thought you were Ferris Buellering it and like hitting a sound effect. So wait. So who makes this and what booth will it be at?
It's Jazzwares.
Oh, this is Jet. Fuck. All right. Well,
Yeah.
you can't get their exclusive shit anyway. So
Well, they said they made 11 of these.
11.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't
wouldn't
know.
put it
I
past
mean,
them.
I have no idea how much these cost. It does look like fun. It's a 5-figure pack. I don't see anything on pricing.
No, I mean, I probably wouldn't get it because what the fuck am I going to do with it? Where am I going to put it? But I love that they made it.
Yeah, I think it's actually just a lot of fun.
So, what size is it, and what kind of case is it in?
So it's almost like a boombox
Yeah.
case, but
Okay.
I don't know. I think there's speakers on the other side, but I don't know. That's the only picture I got.
I'm guessing they're probably like 2.5 to 3 inches, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't see a size. All I saw was I went to the Jazzwares because I didn't want to do just all Hasbro because that's what we talk about. But
What if these are 6-inch figures?
That would be massive. Have you heard, Punk? Have you heard of the Aquabats?
I just looked it up. They're 18-inch figures.
No way.
No.
So this is done with the same people that did the Aquabats. They were like all in one big like happy family, and these guys actually performed at Coachella this year, which is a huge adult like music festival with huge bands and whatever, and they
Oh, that's awesome. The one-eyed monster. Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway, it was a really great show during its time. I think they tried to reboot it recently, or they did reboot it. And if you haven't watched the Aquabats are equally awesome.
Equal?
Maybe slightly step down.
I've never watched Aquabats, but I know who they are.
It's just a fun. It was like a very Power Ranger-esque, except I don't like the Power Rangers, but I liked the Aquabats. And it was just these dudes who were like punk ska musicians that dressed like superheroes that got themselves into dumb situations and ended up having to fight giant kaiju-style monsters. But it was aimed at a younger audience, and the jokes were at a younger audience, but it was still that kind of humor that could transcend for adults.
Yeah, just enough humor so that the parents don't get bored. What the fuck are these things?
These are these little guys that you fight in Mega Man or jump over.
So these are like the mushrooms.
Or they gave you health. I can't remember.
Yeah,
they're kind of like Goombas.
Yeah, okay. They're like the Goombas. This is also Jazzwares, which is...
This is Jada.
This is Jada?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they make Mega Man.
Oh, you know what? I'm a dumbass because yes, it is.
Yes,
Jada.
you are.
Here's the Jada stuff.
I have no interest in Mega Man. I think they're really cool looking figures. I think this is really cool. And the moment it came on, even though I've seen this 100 times, they kind of remind me of the Skeletron little Skeledrones.
Oh, yeah,
like the same idea. Like, but you're buying a 6-pack of these. I don't know how much they are, but it's just kind of cool, right?
I can't remember I think these are 35.
Okay, that's true.
It's a bit expensive, but they are like the hats are articulated and the feet are articulated.
Okay, I don't know.
And it's an exclusive.
These prices are getting fucking out of hand.
But so like I bought the first wave of Mega Man. They're great figures, and I was like, okay, I gotta be done. I don't have space. And then the second wave came out, and it's like, man, those are cool. And then they went up on Walmart for like $10, and it was like, okay, boop. If they're gonna be $10, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, but then if you get them and you wait for clearance, you're not supporting the brand. Damn it.
I buy their fucking Street Fighter, so
yeah, that is true. I mean,
and I'll be getting their Scooby-Doo.
It's a little bit of a consolation prize.
Yeah.
So I guess that's fair.
I think they're called Mets. They're in every Mega Man game, a classic minion of Dr. Wiley.
Very cool.
Man, I said that pretty well too. I normally don't read a comment that well.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, we'll just go on. This guy.
I said no player 2s, and then I got the WonderCon Fei Long player 2. Mostly because I have the first Fei Long and the printing on him's not so great. Plus, I wanted the alternate heads and hands, and they're being very smart about this. People are going to want this because they want the player 1 Yoga Flame mouth and the fists, as well as the flaming dude and the effects. And this is a very cool looking player 2 color scheme.
It's not only cool, right? They kill it with that effect because you could use that for anything, but everybody knows that's Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
But you know, if you have a firefighter putting it out, give me one of these when you go there, Spec.
That's morbid.
Now I want one.
That's morbid.
That is morbid.
Except you're now going, I know what I could do. Or war crimes, hitting one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you could with like the bats with the flame effects that they have, and
or torch
and things like that.
Or an A10 warthog. Oh wait a minute, I don't have one, so I don't know.
Okay, relax.
Actually, I'll have one by the end of the week, but that's
relax, big guy. Listen, I love that they have, like you said, that face that goes with the other character, or the other version.
And they started doing that last year with Chun-Li, and I didn't get her, but I want the happy face with the peace sign hands. And
yeah.
All right, I think this is where one of us has to be like, this is the problem. They're holding this hostage by giving you a regular face and hands, making you buy this instead of just giving us a head pack. This is bullshit, and this is why there should not be exclusives.
It's a hostage 2-pack.
I mean, I want the Yoga Flame face, but at the same time, what? He's been out for a year, almost a year. He's sitting there on my shelf. Like, if I never got this, I'd survive.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, it's giving the true hardcore fans something extra, right?
Yeah.
And it's neat. This is the first time I'm seeing the flame effect character at an angle almost. So it looks like it's like flat almost, doesn't it?
No, it looks 3D. What's cool is that it looks like there's a solid red kind of base person in there, and then it has sort of like a translucent orange around it with some paint apps.
Yeah, but do you think it's the same size as like a regular figure?
Yeah, it's just a chunk of plastic. It's not articulation or anything.
No, not that it would have articulation. I'm not a fucking moron. What I mean is, actually, I guess I am a moron. But no, I don't know. It almost looks like not a full scale, but whatever. I guess we'll see once somebody has it in hand.
I mean, it might be like slightly smaller, but
I mean, it's right next to Dalsum. I mean,
I know, but he's on an angle where it looks a little flat. It looks like.
I mean, I can see how big the flame effect is. You can see how big the stand is that's going up his butt, but
it's not his ass. Not everything is somebody's ass, dude.
Okay.
And then we got this guy, Bison.
And I'm not. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Punk.
Oh, I like this one more.
Really?
Just, I mean, the effect that you can cram him in that fire, and they give you the little. It looks like a little seat there to put him on. I like this one more.
See, I don't Yoga BJ. I don't like this one more, but I do like it enough in the fact that it has the 2-player one heads that I want it.
Punk's a fountain of misplaced rage. Yeah, and again, like you said, they've got that the extra heads for player 1, which again, it's an added bonus to the hardcore fans that are collecting these.
What about player 2, huh? Now I have player 2 that doesn't have extra heads. What am I gonna do with that?
I don't know. Bend over.
Why is it all gotta be about butts with you?
Wait, no, that's reverse psychology. All right, Neca,
Neca.
Neca. This is they're coming out with pixelated. They're coming out with pixelated figures. What do you
8-bit figures.
What do you think of the pixelated figures?
This is exactly what the exclusive should be. The Chucky looks fun, surf time, beach time.
Yeah,
Chucky.
I like the Chucky.
They've been doing the glow in the dark classic style Universal monsters for years.
Mm-hmm.
There's always been like a 4-pack Ninja Turtle set for the last several years, and this is a great exclusive. You don't have to have it. Surfer Vacation Turtle set, and then that Ben Cooper line. I mean, again, I don't have any place to get them, and I have no reason to buy them. But those just keep getting better and better. They had the Batman. I was tempted to get the Batman Joker, and now the new wave just showed up with Jaws and Godzilla and one of the I can't remember the alien.
Who's the clown? They just came out with the clown too from.
I know it.
The new one. I should know this one. Somebody in the chat knows who it is. Is there a bend over in the chat?
These are the bend over figures. I haven't had a reason to buy it. I think they're really cool. Like if you are creating like a Halloween setup, especially for like Halloween, or you want to do just a display.
Yeah, but you don't need the whole line, but it does give you options. It does give you some fun stuff.
If you like DC or Batman, Superman, they're there for you, right? And you're probably going to remember those. If they do G.I. Joe, I'm going to get a G.I. Joe no matter what, right?
Right.
So I think these are really cool because, maybe you had a sister or a brother that was always like one thing, or you remember a specific Halloween, and they're not that expensive either. So
yeah,
I think they're cool.
A better picture, but you guys all remember putting on one of these costumes at least once, right?
Oh yeah.
Plastic, it had the elastic band. You're sweating your ass off.
Your tongue would get cut in the mouth.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what you were doing with your mask, but
yeah, why were you sticking your tongue through that mask?
Just because. And let's not forget, Spec may not know this. Baldy, you'll probably remember. If it was cold out, that outfit was so damn cold. All right.
Why would I not know this?
Because you live in. Oh, that's why you moved around.
Yeah.
I was just thinking you lived in California. That's why.
No.
But I forgot. I actually had you on the show and you talked about moving around because you were a military brat.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, he was. And then this is cool. I don't know if they were going for a full surfer theme with the turtles in this, but probably not. That's just happenstance, right?
I don't know. I mean, the Big Bad Workshop has the Tick Beach Day exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the fact that Neca is doing it, I would assume that they made this go hand in hand. Now, they really should have done an Elf one, since they had Elf with the skateboard. They should have done him on a surfboard.
They should have. And I could actually hear Alf saying it like, ha!
That'll be next year.
Do that again? Do that again? You had the hand and everything right.
Dude, I love Alf.
And Alf laughed at his own jokes too.
You certainly did. I have Alf sitting right over there.
I got one right over there.
Yeah, mine's sitting on the shelf over there.
But since we all brought it up, can we all agree that figure is way better than it deserved to be?
It's an awesome figure.
The Alf figure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. No way in hell would I have thought that this was that was going to be a good figure. And then when it came in, and everyone said the same thing. They're like, dude, this figure doesn't deserve to be this good, and it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they nailed it.
They just knock it out of the park,
Yeah.
So
their Sesame Street figures are also really good.
Their Sesame Street figures are freaking fantastic. They're so well done. And I imagine that this Chucky is going to be as well. So how about this bombshell from Mattel? I mean, they're going right after Hasbro, right against the Haslab. So I thought this was pretty impressive. You got Barbie and Ken.
So I think this makes it harder to hit all the tiers because once you fund the Snowcat, there's no reason to try and hit the 14,000 backer to get Flint because you can just buy it here.
Yeah, I mean,
and this has soft goods. Theirs doesn't.
Soft goods.
Bivouac
Ken is excellent.
Those hot dogs have a rubber-like texture.
Yeah,
they're encased.
Yeah, and their flame lights up. So I think it's amazing. Somebody's gonna think this is real, and unfortunately, I don't know where.
There you go, right there.
It's not real. Somebody shared it with me, and I asked them. I always like to try and give some credit, and I was like, "Where did you get this?" And they're like, "I don't know." But yes, they're 12-inch scale, and the wieners are thick. All right, so here's something like Terry's not here with us. I think he might be listening on the phone. I'm not really sure what's going on backstage there. But Terry and I agreed on this. This is a great freaking exclusive.
How much is that? Do we know?
So there was a press release because they're going to sell it. I can't figure out if this is actually going to be at San Diego Comic-Con because even though it says SDCC,
wait, one second. The hot dogs are ribbed for her pleasure. And then I swear those boys ain't right. So go ahead.
But the press release is for like some some Chinese Comic-Con or Chinese Con, and when you did the conversion, it was $120.
Yeah, because there's usually a convention in, I think it was Hong Kong, right? Or
so the Soundwave Thunder Machine was 100, right? And that had 2 figures and Ravage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's probably around $100.
But so the base price, when Jetfire was a commander class, and when he first came out, he was 60 or 70 retail.
Okay, so you add 2 figures to that,
and a comic book.
Oh, and a comic book,
and Comic-Con packaging.
Yeah. All right. So,
price is not awful.
I don't think this will this sell out. I mean,
if this is $80, it will.
Jetfire has always been so. This is even when Jetfire originally came out, he was considered one of the best of the Siege line, and it's a great freaking figure. And he wasn't hard to get. I ended up getting him on a Prime Day deal, and I think I got him for like $50. And then he disappeared, and then everybody was like, "Wait, I want Jetfire." So they've done like 2 or 3 runs, and then they did the Shattered Glass version, and then they did. I think there's one more version that came out. Maybe it's just those 2. So then, and now there's this version. People just really like this figure. It's a great figure. And then of course Void Rivals is popular and people want these Void Rival figures.
So yeah, and Kirkman's going to be there and they're going to talk about Energon and how
but does it bother anyone that it's not like he's not in scale with them?
I think
I know he would be huge, but I mean, when you look at the Transformers, G.I. Joe crossover, they've done it so they're in scale with it. So if you try to mix and match these, he's not going to fit properly.
No, I mean, when it comes to Transformers scaling with other lines, there has to be some suspension of belief, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to.
I mean, I think we were all taught that, right, in the first season of Transformers with Megatron being this big thing and then shrinking down to a gun, right?
Right.
to a blaster. So I think that that suspension of belief has always been there.
Look,
I like you.
yeah, and perfect person to put up on screen because he's the one who gave it to me.
But this again is they're doing O-rings. So Hasbro can do O-rings. These things look freaking fantastic. They look great.
Dude. And actually, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but it looks like reuse of Zartan for the legs.
Oh
yeah, it is for sure.
Well, speaking of Zartan,
certain.
Nobody here wants this. We didn't ask for this. None of us want it. Nobody in the chat wants this. This is a bullshit exclusive that appeases some 1% of the fandom. Fuck this set.
Well,
they
it's
could have given
hostage set for a fucking drum set.
And this easily, instead of putting the money into this, they could have given us a tank and Steeler.
That's true. That's 100% true. I mean, all right, here's the truth. It's a fucking great exclusive.
It's amazing.
It's perfect.
It's not perfect. There's no microphones.
Okay, no, it's a perfect exclusive because it's not something you need for the G.I. Joe.
So
you are absolutely correct. There should be 3 mics with this because everyone sings backup vocals.
Well, listen, everybody hates, like, Cold Slither's not as popular, so everybody that wants this should be able to get it, right? Crystal Ball was made a Walmart exclusive because not everybody likes Crystal Ball. Not everybody needs it.
But everybody wants it now.
Rowdy, it is never too soon. Remember that.
Where's the It's 125.
This I know. So
yeah, we know what this is.
So this one we know because surprisingly, that was a surprise that they launched it on the site.
Yes.
It was a surprise that they did that and that they told us. I mean, I know it's very confusing for some people, but they tell you in detail when this is going live on Hasbro Pulse. What the fuck was that?
Coming soon. Guys, I'm confused by this.
Because if you expanded the picture at the bottom, it said sold out. Once again, going back to a lot of these G.I. Joe collectors are just that. Like, they've never paid attention. Like, this is what Hasbro's always says it's sold out until it goes live.
Yeah.
It's the same on Walmart too, right? Like,
yeah,
we already have the links for their Walmart content.
That's how Valaverse was too. Like, it said sold out until you ordered it.
It's almost all vendors. So they have to, if they're going to put it on the site, they have to put a point of sale in place.
you gotta get those thumb muscles. You gotta get the stamina built up there, buddy.
I need to have rec ship on Thursday with a friend.
Yeah, but it's insane, that post. That guy was pissed off. I'm like, dude, fucking read.
No, I think the best thing about that post, because I looked at it, was that there are other people that are sick and tired of the dumb fucking questions too. Because it's not just us going, you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, that one was straight up, you're an idiot. But yeah, like, how many Pulse subscriptions does this sell? Well, that's the thing. Like,
smart.
It is smart. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it if you're just getting this from Pulse. But if you see yourself getting multiple products throughout the year, yeah, it's totally worth it.
Wait, hang on. I think Mr. Van Wee is a little bit behind in the show.
He'll catch up.
Join us in the future. It's a lot of fun here. I saw someone say about the Haslab, they're like, anyone that backs a Haslab should get a free Pulse membership. And I'm like, no, you buy the Pulse membership so you get the free shipping. And then, hell, even if you just buy G.I. Joe, the amount of exclusives that you're going to get, life-size wieners.
I should just text him and say, dude, you're behind, man.
I love because it's going to be funnier when he watches this in the
yes, Because every time that happens,
Wait,
like
when is
in
now?
a stream,
Is now?
Win is now.
That
Back
was
then.
then.
But then now is
oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know how that just happened. Thanks a lot, Derek. So some of us, I am going to say, I called this price. What did you guys originally think?
And you got a cookie for that.
I did get a cookie for this.
fresh, warm cookie.
Were you guys happy with this price?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people were surprised.
I guessed 150. So
I thought 150.
Yeah. A lot of people were going as high as 200, where I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, there was no way it was gonna be 200.
I would easily pay another $75 if they gave us one microphone.
Shut up. I hate you. Well, do you guys remember when Mattel put out the 4 different He-Man and the 4 different Skeletors, and they were 150, and they just sat there, and no one was like, everyone's like, I'm not spending 150 on 4 different versions of it.
They're still there. You can still get
Oh, look, Debo came into the future.
you caught up.
He must have saw the comments and was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I thought this was a nice surprise that it was 125. I thought it was a nice surprise that they're not doing what they did the last couple of years. Oh, you have to be present. Oh, you have to have a QR. Remember, people were just freaking out a couple months ago about this.
He just told us he wasn't live. Yeah, we know, shithead.
I know. You're gonna have to rewatch because we were.
I bet he skipped ahead and didn't hear us making jokes about him being in the past.
It's even better.
But anyway, the last couple years, people keep freaking out, thinking they're not going to get a chance to get this. They've upped production for these things. So if you really want this, you're going to be able to get it.
If they're giving premium membership an entire week, they've definitely
There's more than enough. You don't have to buy multiples to flip, whatever.
But if you are screaming and you just have to have it now, my eBay link is
no spec. That's exactly what I said. If they're giving Pulse Premium a week, which I heard someone complain, 3-star draw. He's like, oh, a whole week. I'm like, dude, everyone complains that an hour for Pulse Premium members, and I don't get the email till 2 hours later. So they finally do something, and people are still bitching about it that it's wrong.
You're never gonna make 100% of the people happy.
Well, it's logic too.
You may make 100% of the people mad, though.
I don't think logic exists at this day and age. Not with everybody. If you see the state of the world in general, it's like logic.
That's a weird thing to get. Listen, I love the hobby just as much as anybody else does. Obviously, other people take it way more seriously than I do. But stop freaking out about this shit.
Here. Listen to Evil Dookie.
I started collecting classified in mid-2023, and I'm current on the line. If you want it, you'll find a way to get it. And that's the truth. And personally, we're ahead of what we were going to talk about a little bit. I'll finish out this shit, but it's exclusives. I'm fine with exclusives, but we'll get into it. This was supposed to be a 20-minute show, and we are well into it. Real quick, we all know about Cold Slither. This was a surprise from Super 7 today.
There's another one, too. Did you get that?
No.
Another Super 7?
Yeah.
Crap.
I thought I guess
want to support them.
I guess I thought I heard wrong, but I thought we heard that they weren't going to be at Comic-Con this year, but obviously that is
people speculated that they weren't because of everything going on.
Well, they got a new CEO, but it's all good. You just got to listen to that interview. It's all good, man. Nothing to see here. It was weird seeing Frank drumming like, no, there's nothing to see here. Move along. I watched an interview that I went, wow, those are softballs.
Well, yeah, I
Nice
didn't
and
watch
soft.
that, but this is yet another O-ring. We know they're doing it. Spec had a great video about $8 versus $20. But are O-rings back?
Mm,
No.
no. I believe it is the same people that are buying them over and over and over in the collector community.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think there's a place for them. I don't want people to think there's no place for them, but it's the same people buying all the brands, Delta 17, people that back Call Sign Longbow and Operation Recall. It's all the same people, and same with this here. But I do like this for what it is.
Okay.
It's something a little bit different. It is from the comic book, and if you have the back of it, you can see, it's an exploding vest.
Yeah. So it's a throwback, like you said, to the comic book. It's really well done. It is a reissue of the bat that they just released, but again, it's an exclusive. Look at Spec holding up all his $8 fines. I mean, that's the right price point. If one company can do it, and we won't get into it too much, Spec, we can redirect people to watch your video.
Yeah, there's a video I did. I'd only found 4 of them at that point. Now I have all 6.
I thought it was a really good video.
Thank you. But I mean, the because I'm not going to open them, and they don't need to be open because the packaging and presentation of them makes them what they are. But the fact that they are $8 definitely generates an honest conversation about what Super 7 costs. And I know that there's differences in this, that, and the other, but I mean, I touch on some of that in the video, and I mean, maybe it's something we can swing back to on another show, but
that's reaction. This is Reaction Plus. So there is
yeah,
a
this is
difference
the
because
O-ring.
This is O-ring.
Plus an O-ring. Yeah, this is a cool exclusive. They did a nice job with the packaging. I usually think that Super 7 does hit it with their packaging, and it sells the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I still don't think. I mean, their price points are fucking insane. They're nuts.
I just want to point this out that's Super 7 releasing the suicide bomber robot and not Hasbro with the police officer. There also haven't been any suicide bombings within our own country in the last couple weeks that I'm aware of.
Or with robots.
Or with robots.
But we are getting.
It hasn't happened since the 80s when this comic book came out. It hasn't happened since that Marvel incident back in the 80s. So,
thank you all for watching. I don't know why you guys hate yourselves so much, but I'm glad you do.
They don't hate themselves. They love themselves.
So
we didn't even get into any type of predictions.
Joe, are you talking about circumcision?
So quickly, do you have the other Super 7?
No, I didn't know about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they just dropped a Serpentor.
You can pull it up. We'll go into 2 predictions and then finally hit our topic.
Oh
Okay,
my
well,
God.
hold on. I have actually the files.
You got to go soon, don't you, Spec?
In a little bit. I just got to figure out what I'm giving the kids for dinner before I go.
So if you bring up what I have on screen,
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Oh, I see they're doing Ninja Turtle wax cards, kind of like they did Transformers and G.I. Joe last year.
you have to remove the one you have on.
No, I was looking at Terry. Sorry.
Okay. So BBTS is getting a Cold Slither box set with the 45. Now, during this interview that I watched today, he actually did talk about it. The stand actually goes in the middle for the 45 in case. So if it doesn't fit that. So if you have the different size records.
Oh, it's an adapter.
Yes,
Oh,
and he
that's
actually plugs into it. He was talking about it with the Gorilla Biscuits because the guy actually brought that up. So anyway, this is the BBTS exclusive. Obviously, this is the Zartan colors, but it has the Cold Slither exclusive. So they're doing this also.
And there's going to be a pink version that's available at, yeah, there you go. This one's going to be available at the show, right?
Yeah. So the other one's a BBTS exclusive only. This one will be on BBTS, like all their exclusive. Listen, do not pay extra for Super 7 SDCC stuff because it'll show up on BBTS. It always does. So just be careful with that, guy. So, and then this just popped up. Let me.
Oh, I see.
Well, hold on. You just brought this up, and
Okay.
I saw this set in yellow at Walmart. I was at it. All right. So Walmart also has one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to milk the shit out of it.
Well, this already.
This is what now pisses people off. Why is it all Zartan?
Apparently,
Just because they can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're different outfits. Does this one change color? Do they all change color?
Does this one change color?
No, I'm
Does it
asking,
figure? I don't think so.
because the other one does.
the single carded one does, the original release, right?
Yep.
You have it, right, Baldy?
I do. Yeah.
I just know the reaction one didn't after he said that it would, and then it didn't.
All right. Well, you can't. You gotta let go of the past.
So, and then, yeah. So there's the file card for it.
So they're all $45 each, right?
Well, this one's not, but I don't know how much. Is that how much the other ones are? I have no idea.
Well, this one also comes with a record.
No, it's not a record. It's just it's a stand. So on some records, a 45 has a different size adaptation. So on a regular size record, it's just a little pinhole. So you always need an adapter to put it on.
Yeah, I know how records work.
I don't know.
See, the 45 has a bigger hole.
Well, after you've gone through 45 guys, it's going to be a little bit bigger.
Come with a single on a vinyl 45, correct?
The other ones do, not this one.
I could have sworn this one did too. Now I gotta see.
I thought this was the one that you could get at Target.
No, this is the Walmart one.
I have no idea. I'm not buying the shit. All right.
Yeah, Walmart Con. Walmart Con.
Okay.
I'm having such a freaking whatever stutter episode. Talking Vinyl, my favorite YouTube show. But yeah, Walmart Collectors Con is getting a version of this Zartan.
Okay.
And it also has a 45.
So then, does that make 4 of these? Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, because the original release is the standard card art with the white border, and it doesn't come with that.
That one's on BBTS, I believe.
All
I mean,
right,
I think you can order it. I don't know.
Super 7 has this up on their page. And yes, it is the Walmart one, and it's like a whole yellow set. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know. I didn't realize that there's
Well, guess what? Now you know, and knowing is what?
half the battle.
I was going to say more than meets the eye, but okay. Was there more to this?
Well, there's other G.I. Joe slides, but I think we were just talking about this other stuff.
Well, wait, I can remove
There's this
this.
Mentor. There's the comic book. It's the comic book one, right? Except in the comic book, he's shirtless.
I've been trying to figure out what's different about it. I mean, I can see it's a different color, but I'm not sure why it's different.
It looks like the comic colors to me, because in the comic book he had more of like the muted yellows, and then he had like the brown.
You might be
more
right.
of a robe than a cape, but then he was also shirtless.
Yes.
And I don't know why
that's when he had pizza and grape soda with the dreadnoughts. It was that whole thing, like Dr. Mindbender's like, you don't serve this to the Emperor, and he has all these flashbacks. But anyway, I think I still have that comic book over there somewhere. Anyway, let's go into like quick predictions from SDCC. And then we got to wrap this up. We didn't even get to the full topic, but just give me one prediction, Punk, from SDCC.
I don't really know.
It can be anything. It can be G.I. Joe, anything.
I really don't know if we're gonna get anything. I'll say something that will make people happy if it happens. A made-to-order Thunder Machine.
All right.
It's not gonna happen, but I just want to appease people.
So the Thunder Machine.
How'd you? Everyone knows. Like, we have no idea what Baldy does. So this is total coincidence.
This is coincidence, but this is almost where the show started. This was very early on. We were supposed to do this stream on February 18th.
Yeah, not this show. The original iteration.
The original iteration. And this is where my prediction that other personalities have shit on me about. I still think we're gonna see a Thunder Machine. I mean, the single, they've got Cold Slither performing at SDCC, but they might do another audible here, and not if they have the Thunder Machine in the works, they may call an audible here and not announce it until later, until PulseCon, because it would take away from Snowcat.
But did you see that they just released a little video kind of making of the Thunder Machine music video? So they have the guy sketching the picture of the Thunder Machine.
No, I didn't say it.
Yeah, that might be another little clue.
So quickly, Cal Shave says a Fang announcement. What if they made the Fang, but also used the body of the Fang to make that Dreadnought helicopter that turns into the swamp skier?
Yeah, but that was a Sears exclusive, right?
No. I'm talking about the one that actually is supposed to float.
Oh yeah.
Like if they kept the body of it, but made it so they could put a different set of skids on it, and obviously the blades go together on the Dreadnought one. I don't even remember what's the name of that thing.
Hey Baldy, I think this one's aimed at both of us.
Yeah, your fans are worse than Swifty. They look for clues in the dumbest stuff.
You just lost best fucking reply of the day, Joe. God damn it. You were up here and now you're down here.
Well, listen,
Steve Martin.
We know they move product around and everything. They know that we all want vehicles, right? Like Cal's saying here, Fang announcement. We know that the Fang is coming. They've been hinting at it in the packaging. That is a shelf-friendly vehicle, right?
Is it?
Is it shelf-friendly? I think so.
I mean, I have a 3D printed one, and it takes up a good amount of space.
Yeah, I do.
And I know they do make it a little bit. I mean, they probably would make it a little bit smaller, but even the Sky Striker, I don't think it's going to be as shelf friendly as people think. And we're starting to hear now the rumblings of what I said, the video I made years ago about 3D printed stuff, that we're starting to run out of space. And I think that might become a problem with the Haslabs.
It could be a problem with the Haslabs, but no matter what scale you collect, there's only so much space.
Yes.
So, I mean, you could collect 1/18th scale, you could collect 1/6 scale.
But I agree.
They did world building back in the 60s and 70s.
You're absolutely right. When you just left your toys outside.
Yeah. And that's right. You left your toys outside and they lasted.
Yeah, I did hear somebody, and I hate this argument. Their argument was They can't say the hiss is too big because all the bases and the aircraft carrier and the Terradrome are all bigger than the Haslab hiss. Only difference is those are actual dioramas that fit figures in it.
Yeah.
Vehicles aren't that. Other than that's why I said the whale would work because it fits and stores so many figures.
Listen, the dios, those big sets, they're fantastic for an afternoon. Like they're so massive and they're cool if you go somewhere and see it. Like I could see if you had a brewery, right? And you had a space dedicated that had this thing stop out on display where there's space and you go enjoy it, have a couple drinks, eat your lunch, you've seen it, move on with your life.
I will reiterate, I don't think people realize just how big the USS Flag is.
It's
It's
huge.
not just 7.5 feet long. It's 3.5 feet wide and 3 feet tall.
It's girthy.
Yeah. That's what people don't understand. It's you want to see all the sides of it.
I'm gonna open a toy store specifically for oversized toys where adults can come in and pay an hourly rate and play with them.
Yeah.
And then they can
like
leave
the Please Touch Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. You don't need every Haslab. You can get the one that speaks to you and have that take up your shelf space. Eventually it goes what the fuck am I doing here? But that's with any scale. So I mean,
I agree.
You can run into the same issue with 1/18 scale. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's a hands-on museum, bees. Because that's what I was like. But you specifically said to play with the stuff. That makes it a hand. We got one in Detroit, except they don't have GI Joe aircraft carriers.
I think B is saying that the flag is a museum, not that I'm opening a museum.
You should open a museum,
and I can call it OnlyFans.
I still think we're going to hear about this. A lot of people said, there was already a leaked listing of a 149 vehicle. You could do that with the Thunder Machine. You don't need light up displays. You could do it like RuIN did with his van, right? Where you can add electronics if you want to.
But this thing is meant. Look at
no option for
this thing is meant to have lights on it, man. It has the police sirens, the lights on the top, a big engine on the back. I mean, and it would have to be called Only Angry Fans. Only Angry Fans Museum.
Well, I guess we got to see. We can revisit this. I still think if they announce this now, it could detract from the Snowcat. I think a smart move. My prediction for SDCC is they don't even need a digital render. They just need to drop Arctic character names.
Yeah, Lone Dragon just had a polar battle bear, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
It makes
Iceberg,
sense.
Lizard.
It's got to complement, right? Maybe Snow Serpent version 2. Different versions of some Arctic characters.
Here's what they can't drop yet, though, is any GI Joe that's going to use the same buck as Flint, because they can't do that until he funds.
But they could do name only reveals.
But if they're not sure if he's going to fund, they can't do that because everyone will say, "Look, we know they're going to give it to us if we don't fund this."
Yeah, I definitely think the Snowcat funds. Whether we get to Flint, I think we're going to get Lady J. I think we're going to get the Bivouac. I don't know if we're going to get Flint, and if we do, it's not going to go over 20K. It's just going to get Flint and be done.
but I think it's gonna hit there. I really
Yeah.
do. I
Well,
don't
they
think
need to boost it with something during this SDCC, and if they announce the Thunder Machine, there's a good chance that they're going to detract from that.
I don't think we'll get over 20, but I think we'll get over. I think we'll get all the tiers.
I just want B is just getting here late to the party, but he's already talking about fluffers.
You want to read it or not?
I'm late to the party, but I agree. Drop some Arctic stuff to fluff up that snowcat. He's saying that the snowcat's kind of flaccid, and if they want it to perform, they need something to come and fluff it.
They need to give it some blue chew.
No, Frank, 14,000 fully funds it. They don't need to hit 18,000, and I don't see them doing an extra drop. I know a lot of people want something thrown in there. They normally don't do that.
Here's something I do want to remind everybody of. You can completely be on board to fund this, right? And then cancel within what, 30 days it is?
I think
Any one of them.
No, I thought it was 3 days. But I might be wrong.
No, I thought they gave you like a certain amount of time, I think it's more than a week. I could be wrong. We would have to go back to past Haslabs. But you could absolutely get this thing to fund. And usually what I do is if I feel like I'm going to get multiples, but I'm not sure how many, I'll order the limit of 5, but it's all 5 separate orders. This way, if I say, you know what, I don't really want 5. My buddy's not collecting anymore, so I'm not going to help him out. I'll cancel 1. It's 4. I'll cancel 2, get 3. So it all depends on how you want to support it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to buy 5 just so anyone that has a kid that's just getting into the line when this is coming out and they want it at cost, I can help them out. Even though I paid interest on my credit card, I want to help other people out.
No, I think that's great, man. That's very noble of you. And speaking of a real American hero, Tony's back. Is everything all right?
Yeah, we got. I mean, I don't want to bring the whole thing down, but it was bad. It was really bad.
This is number 3.
Number 3.
It wasn't an actor.
Malcolm, Ozzy.
No. It was like a child abuse thing.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that. I can make fun of. I can make jokes about dead people, but not child abuse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we only have a few minutes.
Daddy's going to be spending time in the joint.
CoLLecTiNG couldn't pay his electric bill, and his lights went out yesterday. But his hiss and his dragonfly lit that shit up for him.
Hey,
that might be comment of the show right there. That's awesome.
I light them up every time before bed.
Dude, in the winter, because they're downstairs, before I'm leaving for work, I always turn them on. Or if I go up to bed too late, I always everyone that says like I don't need lights, I'm like, bullshit. I love hitting those buttons.
Me too.
It's fun, man. I like the gimmicks, and they know that.
The consoles are so badass, dude, on both of those vehicles.
I actually turned on the dragonfly lights last night because I was just like, oh, fuck, I hope I didn't corrode the batteries already.
Right.
Or whatever. So I was like, do they still work? Oh, okay.
And that's another thing. Just so the batteries. We were leaving. This was before the dragonfly. I don't remember if it was before the dragonfly but we were leaving to take Olivia to school, and I hit the hiss, and they didn't light up, and I'm like, man, the batteries are dead. And she was so like, okay, it's all right. I'm like, I gotta change the batteries when I get home. I'm like so disappointed.
I just love the internal timers on that. I thought that was that's cool. I was like, just leave them and they go out. It's time to go to bed.
All right. Well, listen, now that Tony's back, let's get into let's finally get into the topic, which was
the machine.
Do you have a topic?
Sort of.
Is there a topic? Oh, hey. God damn, I'm fat.
It's the exclusives, and the exclusives that went wild at Target yesterday or Sunday.
Wait, I gotta ask this question first. When you do the AI, do you take the picture of me always doing my smirk, especially when I do like the gym selfies? Because it is the exact smirk that I use all the time.
No, here's what I'm gonna tell you. With the AI that I use to manipulate some of this,
I'm always.
it's just like what I did last week. I drew a good portion and then had AI assist it to clean it up.
Okay.
So like
To
I've been
fatten me up.
drawing stuff and then I've been having AI like clean it up. Does that make sense?
I need to send you some pictures. The chunky monkey there.
Well, this was a thing. So I actually posted this picture. I posted this picture to Reddit yesterday. It's almost at 100,000 views. People went ape shit to the point that somebody went to my profile picture
Oh, mad.
and sent me this. People got lit up over.
Fake shit.
You better not leave that on too long because the
Yeah,
algorithm
exactly.
will
Yeah.
catch it.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's when I made this picture, okay. There's a lot of it's social satire. I'm making fun of myself. I'm making fun of collecting as a whole. I'm making fun of hoarding,
Hoarding,
hunting,
scalping.
scalping. I'm making fun of everything in one shot. And when I put this together and I asked it to multiply the pictures, it melted the faces of the characters.
Saw that.
Dude, look at this. And look, somebody wrote under here. It looks like it says we cooked.
What a terrible day to have eyes.
Yeah. So I saw that and there was an option to fix it. Right. So there's an option to fix it and make it much cleaner. And I was like, you know what? This is better because somebody's going to see this, not realize how big those are in scale to the vehicle, and then zoom in and see that it's satire, that it's supposed to be funny. You know, but this is making fun of the extremes and
Yeah.
the people freaking out, the people not willing to put in the work, the people that did put in the work, the people that bought shit up. That's what the intention was here. What do you guys think about these exclusives, and are they really that hard to get?
Breaker was easy to get, but Breaker went up on the app and the website at midnight. So stores that had them in stock, you could order. But then you were dependent on, so I hedged my bets, right? I
Yeah.
ordered at 3 separate Targets near me. The Target closest to me, which is always also the worst one about putting out resets on the reset day, canceled my order. And as of yesterday, and I didn't go today, I'm sure they still haven't put any of the shit out. So when you give them the barcode or the DPC number, they look at it and they show me the scanner and they're like, yeah, it's on a pallet. It's not, we don't have a location yet.
Yeah, so it sounds, I mean, like this. On Sunday, first Target didn't help, saying their truck just showed up. Second Target, the guy went in the back and got a breaker for me.
It's different,
But it's more the prior. There's Targets on the East Coast. They're not allowed to unload these things on Sunday.
Right.
So in the Northeast, they're not allowed to unload them. So
I didn't know that.
well, it's certain states. So they're not allowed to unload them. So all this shit came on Saturday or throughout the end of the last week. It was on the floor, but if it's still wrapped, they're not allowed to go in and unwrap them. Now, this isn't everywhere, and it could be based on certain rules, regulations, laws, whatever it might be. But a lot of Targets adopted that in the Northeast, and they're still rolling out this reset that was supposed to happen Sunday. So a lot of people got lucky. A lot of impatient people are thinking Target, like all the managers are stealing this shit. The employees aren't giving it. No, you got to go back and check. It takes a few days.
It's an interesting thing because it depends on where in the unloading process they are, right?
Definitely.
So if it shows up on the hand scanner and it says like TC or something, it's on a pallet or it's on the truck there, which means they don't have a location for it. So they don't know where to go in the back and look, right?
Yeah.
But it's an interesting thing. So I couldn't, and I'm not getting the Thanos 2-pack, but I couldn't find it to save my life because I was trying to help a buddy get it. Some people were able to find it kind of north in like Burbank, North Hollywood, but so you couldn't get it. It didn't go up on the app. Punk says he was able to use Pop Finder. Most of the Targets here zero out their inventory so that the collectors can't look it up. And
all right, so let me explain that. So when we went and saw Superman, and then this was Saturday. Olivia and I went over to the Target there, and I asked if they could look up and see if they have it. And I told him the street dates tomorrow. He's like, well, then we can't get it for you. I'm like, I just want to know if they're populated. The guy pulls it up and he says, we don't have any. Let me see if there's any other store. He pulls it up. He says, every single other store in the area has 6. And he goes, that means they're a straight case. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that. So then I looked it up on Pop Finder, and it coincided with everything that he said.
Sweet. There you go.
Right. So if I put it in Pop Finder and it's zeroed out at all the stores.
Well, they started to zero them out throughout the day because they were canceling store pickups.
Yes.
So I'm just going off of the East Coast experience, right? So I told you guys, and I'm going to share with the everybody watching right now. The easiest way to get this is exactly what Spec did. He went on at midnight on the East Coast. You go on around 3 a.m. Yeah, which most people aren't up. But if you want it bad enough, you go. You set your alarm, whatever. I happened to wake up at 6:30, and they were still popping up as available. So I picked 3 stores, and I did 2 at each store, right? And then I was like, all right, I can go about my morning. I'll go get it. I get the first alert, 1 store canceled. I'm like, all right, well, that's why I did 3 stores.
Multiple.
Second one. Third. Then I went into the app to switch a store and noticed they were all out. And then I was like, all right, there's no way these all just went out like that.
No, it's because they were still on the pallet.
They're on the pallet.
And the workers didn't want to look for it or whatever. But so that's what was interesting for me. So that's why my first order got canceled.
Mine's at home.
I'll get him tomorrow. Right over there.
He just got delivered.
So I knew when the first Target canceled, I was like, it's because they're not even ready yet. Like their shit's still set up. They don't know where it is. But for every store where Breaker became available for pre-order, right?
Me too.
G.I. Joe and Transformers, those all went up and became available on the app. But the Marvel Legends 2-pack, it says out of stock everywhere. And if you go to the physical store and have them scan it, they'll tell you whether they're listed or not. But whoever knew that was going to be the big ask zeroed it out so that the collectors wouldn't know who had it where, when, and wouldn't come and bug them about it.
Right.
So I found that interesting because even the stores that had the breakers hadn't done the reset yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But somehow they found and had access to the breakers.
Now listen, it's only Tuesday. Chances are this shit's going to start rolling out between tomorrow and Friday. I wouldn't wait until Saturday.
No, but
no.
What sucks about that, and this is the only place where I'll sit there and like bitch and moan about it, is, and yes, I was able to get mine and what I wanted, and I'm happy about that, and all well and good. But when you sit there and say, hey, Target's having a reset on the 20th, and then it's just a suggestion, people set up their collecting around that, right? Like, okay, I've got the 20th to go and try and get my stuff, and now they're being told, oh, try 2 or 3 days. We may have it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now it's the luck of the draw. Can I show up at the right time to get what I needed? And that's what I had to do to get that Lois and Jarrell in the black.
Well, wait, back up, because this is part of the problem with the community. It's not what you needed, what you wanted.
What I wanted, fine. But what
Was
I
it toilet
wanted
paper?
to complete the wave. So, and actually one of my friends made a good point, because, and I wouldn't do this. I always say thank you, move on. There's no point in, I don't try and have them look in the back. I just,
Nah.
it says that there's no location. I was like, okay, no worries. I'll come back in a couple days or whatever. Thank you so much. Like, I'm out. But I guess one of the Target people was getting uppity with him when he was asking about it.
Oh shit.
And then they were like, well, we don't have to put him out on the 20th. And so then he was like, well, what about the Nintendo Switch? Did you have to put those out on June whatever? And he's like, yeah. He's like, so then why don't you have to put these things out when there's a specific date for it? And the guy couldn't answer because,
I mean,
I just work here, man. I just work here.
That's the
I think
thing.
we
They
can all
just want
answer for
their-
your buddy, because one is way more expensive and more people want it, and they're going to make more money off it.
well, the answer is that Nintendo has stipulations, right? So if these stores don't sell this product on this date, Nintendo's going to fine the shit out of them.
Yeah, but Hasbro also has stipulations, and stores have stipulations with street dates.
Right.
And for the
Let's
most
be honest,
part,
the Target street dates are arbitrary. GameStop street dates are arbitrary. It's these stores coming up with their own bullshit street dates, but then they don't abide by them, right? So it's like you could show up.
Some of them don't. Yeah.
you pick and choose.
Target does
Target does what?
abide by their own street dates.
At least MCU Collectors does. He recorded it.
Well, the thing is they've been getting better about it, but at the same time, they'll still put street dated shit out on the shelf because the boxes aren't marked, right?
Wow.
So these employees put
No,
this stuff
some of the
on-
boxes are marked with tape.
Okay, some, but not all.
Not all.
And so then the employees don't know that they're not supposed to put it out on the shelf, and then
He
you
just
get
rolled
into
his eyes at me.
and but then you'll sit there, like, you'll show someone a barcode, you go to one Target and they'll sit there and say, oh, but you see there's a street date, I can't bring it out. But then you'll go to another Target and they won't read that part, and they'll be like, oh, it says we have 6, let me go get you one.
And, yeah, I've ran into that a
So you're
ton.
like, it's a very inconsistent game that
Yes.
they
Yeah, but they're, I mean, for the most part, the registers are locked.
Yeah.
Every now and then you find an employee that
Mine
I
aren't.
have. That
Oh,
there
yeah?
have been plenty
Well,
of times.
that's the
I've
thing.
been-
That's also inconsistent.
What does that look
Yeah.
like when the
Because
register
I got
says you can't buy it?
I got
It's
two
like-
breakers on Saturday.
Right. And everybody had been saying that those were register locked, but apparently they weren't. They were only street dated.
They
And
were
so
street
that's
dated, not
inconsistent
register
as well, because some things are register locked, some things
never-
are just street dated.
Ran
So
into a register lock. That's
If
crazy.
you take something up to get it register locked, the screen goes blank and it says like error, we can't sell this.
Really?
It's almost like a Target SWAT team comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all come in. They're like, "Where'd you get this from?" And it's like,
In
it was
my
sitting
hood,
out
they're
on
like,
the-
no, buy it. Get out of
No.
here.
Well, see, look, Frank says exclusivity sucks. Now, I disagree with this, Frank. And
Oh boy, here we go.
the reason I disagree is I think of back when we were kids and I liked trading, or maybe I had a figure that my friend didn't have. And because I remember I never got fridge. I never got the fridge, but I had slaughter and I got a second slaughter and I was able to trade it for a fridge.
Baldy sucks.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, we could leave that one up.
Frank D the dick.
But that's the thing. Like, there's some fun in having exclusives. There's some fun to me in still trading. Like, I like to trade more than sell. I'm not really a seller. I've sold. I definitely have sold, even in the more recent environment. But I like trading with people. I think it's more fun. And I'll go to the work. So I usually try to get 3 to 4 of an exclusive, and then I'll trade it or I'll hook somebody up with it. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
Hooking people up. Or
Yeah, well, I mean, do you guys trade
exclusive?
or do you sell? Or I mean, do you?
I don't do either.
you
Unless
care
somebody
if
asks
you have
me.
to
Unless
chase
somebody
an
asks me, then I'll
exclusive?
find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless I just happen to have something, but I don't. I mean, again, I've helped out like Matthew and Matthew and Ed and a few other people that I'm friends with. To me, it seems like a hassle to go in the community, find someone that you actually trust that you trade. Like if Spec was like, "Hey, if you see that, pick that up for me," I would because I trust
Yeah.
him because I've talked to him.
Yeah. If I can't find it, he finds it.
Yeah, but like
I got you something on the way, homie. Well, I got to get the shipping done, but
it's that random thing. Like when people put stuff out there, like, "Hey, open for trades or this," and I'm like, I don't trust half these people in the community. I'm sorry,
I get it.
but I don't know you. I mean,
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
well, there's the thing is, and
Well, that was the point of this.
I've
And
traded
I'll
in
let
the
you
past-
speak, Spec, but this is
Blah, blah, blah,
that was
blah,
the
blah,
whole
I'll let you Spec speak.
blah, 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 blah.
that was the whole point of this was people go out of their way to piss people off.
Punk, you never do that, or Baldy, you never do that.
Yeah, I know that I do it. I just don't tell people I'm doing it.
I know you're doing it, you fucker. Oh
But-
my god.
So, like I've traded in the
Fucking hilarious.
past, like 25th anniversary stuff. I did some trades with, and they went fine. But you're always sitting there on edge until the thing shows up. Like, is this guy gonna fuck me? Even selling on eBay, like, oh, am I gonna get fucked? Is somebody gonna try and claim something? Which happened to me once on Mercari. Like the guy tried to claim I didn't send him what I sent him,
Yeah.
and then even though I had photographic proof of it, they still sided with the buyer.
eBay is awful because eBay sides with the buyer no matter what.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I
That's-
have proof that I
not
sent
true.
it, and they got it. And now 2 months later, they're saying I never got this.
So I'm not going to pretend like I've never sold anything. I had a Zartan. I had an extra one. It was just sitting there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell this and put it towards whatever. I put it up on eBay, sold it. I took pictures of each step,
That's what I do.
sent it. The
Yeah.
guy tried to claim that that's not what I sent him. So then I sent everything to eBay and I'm like, look, this is what I sent the guy, whatever. So they actually went in my favor. And this is in the last, I don't sell that often on eBay. This was like within the last year and a half.
Well, Hella Dope Toys, he did a whole video on it where some guy came back months later and said that he got screwed, even though he is 100%, and it was for a headless horseman. And eBay just sided with the guy.
Well,
You know?
what I was gonna say, the point of where I was going is you get all these guys that trade, right? And they have great reputations, and people are, oh, this dude's the best, and all the like this dude, whatever. But then, and I've seen it happen more than once. All of a sudden, you get a post saying like, hey, does anybody know what happened to so and so? Like, he had such great reputation, and I did a trade with him, and then like I never got anything, and now I'm getting excuses that like, oh, he said he's going to ship it, and then he didn't ship it, and then he kept making excuses. Then suddenly he blocked me, and so it's just like everybody that builds up this credibility or this great reputation, it's great until they suddenly run into problems in life and then decide to like blow it all up or you know, fuck the world or whatever.
You know,
And
not to deal with them no more, I
You
guess.
do have to admit that's probably less the case. Like you should be able to kind of spot the scammer. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is that this is a person who has done tons of trades, and everybody, you know, when you sit there and say, hey, I need a reference check, and everybody's like, this dude's the best, like trade with him, he's awesome, da 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 da. But then that guy suddenly fell on hard times and was like, I'm just gonna take what he sends me and go sell it or whatever.
Well, I even had like yesterday, I was talking about my Toys for Tot stream, and I said you can send a super chat, or if you don't want to have anything taken out, you can send it directly to my PayPal. We did it, but I know a lot of people don't want to do that. And Liquid Identity asked, he's like, is there a way to donate directly to Toys for Tots? Because people are still a little nervous. Hey, if I send him all these super chats and stuff, he may just screw me, even though I'm on here at least live 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So just like what Spec's saying, and these are people you don't even see other than a post, and they go through hard times and they go, well, shit, you're right. Like, I need this money. I'm just going to disappear from the community. That doesn't happen all the time, but I can see how it could.
No, but most of those people don't have, they're not a YouTube personality.
Yeah.
Or it's in some way within the public eye, Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to be smart and you have to be careful. But you also have to put in the work. Look at
Bust your ass.
I hit 12 targets to get this load. Well, no, you have to put in, and that's the other thing.
I hit 2 of them.
On Reddit, on Instagram, on Facebook, I get posts or messages from people. Hey, can you give me one? Well, I don't know you. All right. I got up. I went and did this. I went and did that. You will give everybody a solution. Hey, listen, follow this guy on Twitter. He posts an alert. You'll know when to place your order. Follow this guy over here. He'll give you a direct link as soon as it goes live. They come up with all sorts. Some of us work for a living. Yeah. Some of us work for a living.
Exactly.
Yeah. Set your alarm. Go take a break. There's times where I've been in meetings and I've hit you guys up and say, hey, look, chances are this isn't going to sell out, but can somebody maybe grab me an extra? How often do I do that? Not often. But I've done it like once or twice.
I think the other things, you said you went to 12 targets. I don't think people realize these are, what are these, like about 8 deep inside the pickup truck. So
There's shit down in there.
That's more than 12 targets. I'm going to be honest with you. I got mine.
The fact that you had to drive home
to a single target.
You had to drive home with the tailgate down. You had so many of them. How many did you have in the truck?
How many did you drop?
None. They all they're perfectly packed.
God, that truck is awesome. I need one of those trucks.
Well, that's the other thing. It's just like this didn't sell out right away, did it?
Yes,
it did. On the pre-order did.
Everybody wants that Trylock. Everybody that
lucky.
Collects Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
everyone
wants Trylock.
I got mine at Target, and it was the last one there.
Well, there is
and
a
I
rumor.
went 3 times.
There is a rumor that a restock is coming on the 25th.
Yeah.
But they still haven't unloaded the stuff from Sunday. So
no, I didn't go out today, but and I won't unless I was really hunting this set. Like I went out 2 days trying to help out a buddy, and he finally got one, but I couldn't find it. I mean, knock on wood, I was able to get the couple things I wanted, but like this seems to be the hard set to get right now, depending where you live.
We're also going to have to change the terminology of that. Nobody's hunting for toys. You hunt for food. You're shopping for dolls.
I will fight you to the death on this.
You're still hunting.
You're not hunting. You're shopping. You're going to look for it.
I'm hunting.
You're hunting for it. I mean, it's not life or death, but you're hunting.
I'm hunting.
I'm showing barcodes. I'm asking them to show me
hunting.
surrounding stores that are in stock. Then I'm like trailing over. Dude, I'm like a tracker, goddammit.
I wear a yellow fucking vest when I go in, all right? I got a fucking camouflage hat with the little fucking ear flaps.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit, I'm not hunting.
Dude,
I wear khakis. I
just
in a
ordered
red polo
stuff in
shirt
my
and
desk.
go in the back.
I put a tent outside the Target ball.
Wreck Ship, I took a picture. I was on the Chesapeake kayaking.
You were on?
Yeah, I was on. Anyway, I was kayaking when I ordered Once a Man Cobra Commander last year. So I set an alarm. It went off while I was on the Chesapeake. I pulled out my phone and I ordered it. So
true story. Yeah. True story. I drove Andrew up north.
Spec, read that one.
Do you rub figure piss on yourself to disguise your sins?
Figure piss. Wow.
Okay,
I
guys,
found
I gotta
her,
go
got
because
her.
I gotta get ready and do all this. So I'm just gonna leave you on this one last note about hunting.
Nectarian.
Everybody's stealing Terry's exit.
Everybody's doing
So
that.
quickly, Baldy, what you were saying, last year I drove Andrew up north to go on vacation with his mom and sister, and on the way back, it's a 4-hour drive. I'm on the phone with Tony. The alarm goes off. The Nemesis Immortal went up while driving on the expressway. I was safe. I went in there on the app, ordered Nemesis Immortal while on the phone with him. Tony won't remember because he can't remember that I talked to him yesterday.
Yes, I can.
I like this one. If you'd rather buy a toy than eat, it's hunting.
I'll eat while I'm hunting a toy,
Dude, that's actually a solid argument.
or at least drink a
It
Red Bull.
depends. It depends on what you're
Yeah,
having
but-
for dinner.
It
True.
does depend. But go ahead, Punk. Were you done or no?
No, that was it.
All right.
Like,
Well, listen.
If you want something, you can get it. I hate that.
And that's the thing. Like, and we're not all complete dicks. I'm making fun of the community here with this picture, but at the same time, I put this together. It's a joke. It's supposed to be funny. But there's the barcode that I got a lot of great messages from people saying, yo, I was able to get one because you had that barcode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had fun with it. I made that. People were able to get it. So it's not all about like making fun of the entire community, but there's ways if you follow, like, so people that follow some of my posts were able to get one. So find that person that you like to follow that gives good information, because every now and then I might put a QR code that Rick rolls you. So maybe find somebody a little more trustworthy than me. Well, I'm being honest, man.
Yeah.
Find
That's funny,
somebody a
though.
little more trustworthy than me, and you can get them. There's no way to rickroll somebody with a barcode, and if there is,
That's the
somebody's
first time I
got
heard that rickroll.
Yeah, I use that barcode and scored. Yeah, listen, I have issues speaking. I use that barcode and scored today. Thank you. You're welcome. So I'm not a complete dick.
Just mostly.
Just mostly a dick.
Anyway, I think we drove our point home. We will revisit this point several times because exclusives aren't going anywhere. You know,
and they make people angry. They make them maximum.
They make people so
mad. Order
them
when you can online and stop. I ordered it, and I was safe. I've heard of people. I know Mark and Johnny Cage's Customs. They got their breaker canceled. I'm like, oh shit. All right. So then mine didn't. Mine was there, but I went hunting for it anyway because I just, I got caught up in, oh shit, Punk found his. He went at the right time. Let me see if I can go. And it was at the right time, but I didn't show up at the right time. They were doing a reset, but the guys were actively going to go look for it, but they took a long time. I'm like, what if I can't stay here forever. And remembering in my mind, I'm going, I got this thing ordered. It's showing up Wednesday. I just want a second one to do one OG and one classified. So I can take off. So I left and I had to take Aaliyah home to her mom for the night. A Target's right there in her area. Went back, couldn't find breaker, but that's when I found Psylocke and Thanos. I'm happy. I'm just looking for an extra breaker. So it's up to you to go find this shit or order the shit,
It's an awesome set. You have to
put in the work.
You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
And if you don't, or if you're not, who keeps doing that?
I'm not touching it. It should be me, but I'm not touching it.
I know it's fact.
Oh, Punk can't do anything.
So yeah, listen, you got to put. If you put in the work, or if you're asking somebody to hook you up, you got to hook them up with something. You can't just expect. Come on, dude.
You had to put that in there somewhere.
There's no need. All right, Mom, we're wrapping up. My mom needs to use a phone, guys.
That picture is never gonna get not funny. It's never. I'm never not gonna laugh.
116 people watching. Love
Well,
y'all.
guys, everybody that I hope we helped somebody. I hope I don't know, made you guys laugh. We'll see you later.
That's all it is.